I'm Jaideep Singh Chahal. So another update on the Jimny. This is the white one with the 17-inch on 265/65/17. This is Akshay's car. We've done a spacer lift on this one. The suspensions are on the way. They should be here anytime soon. So a little update on what all has been happening on this for the last week or so. So firstly, what is clearly visible is the number plate has come up here. We've made a pretty neat number plate relocation mount. Uh, it's been bolted onto the stock tire carrier cover. Very easy to make and actually fits very beautifully. This is probably one of the sturdiest number plate holders we've made till date. So this goes up, it looks very neat, and I kind of like the raised number plate look as well, because with the bigger tire the number plate was kind of getting hidden under there as well. So this little thing that you can see, this is what has been happening in the last 7 to 8 days. This is a tow hook from the elder sibling, I could say. This is a complete unit from the Indian Army Gypsy. The stock Gypsies that used to sell, the civilian ones, they never had a tow hook. But the Indian Army version, it always used to come with a tow hook from the factory. So I'll quickly show you everything. What we've tried to do is we've tried to not play with the departure angle at all, and we've tried to not reduce the ground clearance in any way. So we've taken up the space of the number plate, and the entire structure is hidden behind. So that is where the actual effort has gone. So if you can come this side, I'll show you. This hook has actually been mounted one here and two there, and there's a big U. I'll try to insert some photos from and shots from while the installation was going on. So there's a big bolt, two big bolts here, and two big bolts up there. So it's like an L-shaped bracket that has been mounted on the chassis on both sides. So there's four nut bolts on either side, and the bumper was removed and we put a bolting plate inside. So it's a through and through bolt across one layer of the frame. So that being said, the interesting bit is this curved pipe. This is something that you can, if you look carefully, it looks like something of a K alphabet, the alphabet K. So this, as the name suggests, it is called a K section. So a K section, what happens is it is taking the load from here, it is taking the load from that side, and it is bringing it in the middle. So what a K section will do is it will distribute the load very evenly in the on the frame, and it is going to bring it to one center point. So this becomes the strongest bit. If you bolt this thing onto a straight metal pipe or a single cross member, it is going to bend under load. So a K section distributes the load very evenly on the ladder frame, and then when you pull or when you tow or even recover, because this is not a ball hook, you can use it to recover as well. When you tow or pull, it is not going to break. So it will take the load very happily. Other than that, these bolts are 8.8 strength, but I will be replacing them with nice Allen head steel bolts, and the hook is going to go for powder coating in a day or two. The structure behind has all been already powder coated. So if you can see the metal plate, if you can bring the other side, because it's all concealed so nicely, this is what is going to bear all the load. This is nice thick, I think should be 11 to 12 thick mild steel plate, and that is what the hook has been bolted on. So strength is not going to be in question here at all. And other than that, this plate, so what normally happens is we've seen a lot of people installing just the tow hook. Actually, to tow a trailer or anything, you need two emergency lashing points as well. So we'll be uh, ma- uh, we'll be screwing and then welding two hoops in this solid metal plate, which will take the ancillary hooks, which will come into play in case the ball or the hook breaks and you don't leave your trailer on the road. That's the only purpose for that. So those heavy metal chains, they will be lashing into that. So that we'll install once the hook comes back from powder coating. I'll try doing a shot once that is installed as well. Also on this side, we'll be doing a 7-pin coupler for the rear e-brake, and also for the lights to work on the trailer. So we'll be getting marker lights with parking on the car, brake with the brake, turn, and of course the reverse as well on the trailer. So that's a universal fitment, very commonly found on Indian tractors as well. So we have the same on all vehicles. The Pajero has the same, the Isuzu has the same. This will also have the same, so that one common trailer can work with all the vehicles. So that's about it. I think the hook is rated for 6 to 8 tons if I'm not wrong, so it is already over and above what we will be using it for. But it's just a peace of mind having a tow hook and a 4x4 vehicle. I think they go hand in hand. Every 4x4 should have a towing point. You never know where you might need it. So that was the entire aim of today's video. And if you have any comments or any suggestions, please do let me know. Another thing, the camera is tucked in very neatly behind there. So reversing for hitching, it will be a very, very neat angle. And the being a wide angle camera, the hook is not blocking a lot of area. So I would say it is very, very tolerable and very practical the way it came out. So I think we'll be doing the same setup on all the Jimnys that we have. All 5 will get the same hook. This is the best in budget and the best ready to go, I would say, option, because we needed to do very little modification, but the major bit was already used as it is. So that's about it. Thank you so much.